Hello there, Heroclix player all around the world. First step, introduction. I'm Stefano Cestari, aka Hero for Hire or Hero for Hire 82 here on YouTube, and just took a minute here for posting a video unpacking and review of the latest Heroclix product just got into my hands, and since it got into my hands before it got into everybody else's hands, I'd like to share with you some details about it. I'm Italian. This stuff came from a shop in Turin, my town. Was a parallel distribution with Germany instead of passing through our national dealer. And so here they are. Heroclix Fast Forces, Hulk Smash. Time to go green, I'd say. Let's cut the crap. Let's get to the clicks. Hulk. Okay. There's been a lot of complaining about how we didn't get a real Hulk Smash in the gravity feed and in the regular set, and I'd like to say for 150 points, probably he's not the Warbreaker Hulk we all want. This Hulk has a huge plus, which is Defender's keyword, not team ability, just keyword. As I already spoiled in my thread in AC Realms, he has not the team ability, and I know there's been a lot to talk about it, and we all want a Hulk with the Defender's team ability because we don't have one since Infinity Challenge. I know. He's the one we got, and I think we can be pretty happy about him. He has decent values. He starts off with leap climb, super strength, impervious, huge numbers, 11 movement, 11 attack, 18 defense, and 4 damage. Then it drops a bit, it loses a point in everything except damage, but he gains charge instead of lip climb, which is always a plus. And then he loses one point in speed, but he gains his special damage white power, which says basically what the Green Lantern from Blackest Night movement power said, which is whenever you push him, whenever he's dealt pushing damage due to a second action token applied, he heals 1 click instead of taking pushing damage, which is awesome and very Hulkish, I think. Instead of having a dial that gets upward to the end, that gets stronger as he takes damage, with the result of making him, yes, stronger, but more fragile, easier to knock out in one single Psychic Blast or Exploit Weakness shot. He gains click while dealing himself pushing damage. He gets mad. And actually the name of the special power is Stronger the Hungrier I Get. Whenever a second action token is placed on the Hulk, if he will take pushing damage, you may instead heal him of 1 damage, as I said. So it works with Incapacitate. There's a lot of Incapacitate here, I will get to it later. Problems with this Hulk. He has the white special power for 3 clicks in a row, in which his values go down. He gets invulnerability instead of impervious, then he gets back to lip climb instead of charge. Then he has a single click, which is the 6th, without the white power, and then he gets it again for his last 2 clicks, which means that if he gets on his 7th or 8th click, he won't be able to regenerate back to his 2nd click, which is one of his better clicks. and he will be stuck on his 6th, which is a problem considering that his attack and damage value have dropped considerably since the beginning. However, with the Avengers, Defenders and Brute keyword, I think is a nice addition to our array of tactical choices, while if we want to field a big green rage monster and such. So plus for him is not the ultimate Hulk we were expecting, is a good take on the character. The low attack value, he starts with 11, he gets 10, 10 and then 9 on his 4 click. It's pretty sad. But he can heal up in a good way. I have to experiment it in the field to if it's a kind of piece that can heal up constantly, like Wolverine or Wolverine and Colossus. I still don't know. I'll try it out and let you know. Then let's go with Abomination. Abomination, as I said before in my thread on the realms, 100 even. Brute, monster and spy keyword. It starts off with lip climb. Another one, another brick starting with lip climb. He's indomitable. I forgot to mention that. Indomitable. And he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clicks of life. A fair share of damage reducers. 2 impervious, 1 invulnerable, another invulnerable, and a single toughness clicks. And between those clicks he has 2 clicks of regeneration, 1 on the 4th and 1 on his last 7th click. So he can regrow back to his first click. He can heal up a lot. That's pretty much all I have to say about him. He starts off with 4, 3, 3, 2 with plus combat expert, 3 with plus combat expert 3 and then 3 damage. Not a bad array of damage dealing. Super strength for his whole dial. Couple of clicks of charge, number 2 and number 3. Well, I'll post the complete dials later, so pretty good. For 100 points in this role, he has to face tough players like the Thing, first of all. But if you're into spies, if you're into Russians, I sincerely want to play him along with Winter Soldier, Red Guardian, Black Widow, etc., etc., because it looks really fun to play. Well, that's your monster. Then again, the other bad guy, Leader. He starts off, he has 8 range, 2 lightning bolts, pretty good, 65 points. He has stealth on his first click, incapacitate, 2 targets, pretty good, and mastermind. On his second click, his attack grows 1 point, from 9 to 10. His movement stays the same, his defense shrinks 1 point from 17 to 16, his damage stays the same too. He switches to mind control, double target mind control, keeps incapacitate, 10 attack, double target, and still mastermind, and he gains fairly cool damage power. You wish to match your wits with me? Which is, the leader can use Outwit. When an opposing character within 10 squares in line of fire uses Outwit to counter a friendly character's defense power, roll a d6. On a 4 to 6, that friendly character ignores the use of Outwit. Pretty tough. He can Outwit and preemptively counter Outwit the Outwit of opposing characters on your big guns, the mace reducers, or mastermind, or his own mastermind, because it says friendly characters. So, pretty neat, pretty neat. His dial progresses pretty good. He gets probability control on his last 2 clicks, number 5 and number 6. He retains for 1 more click his special power. He switches to Psychic Blast. You'll see that later. I like him, I like him. Keywords: Intelligentsia and Scientist. Very good, very good. Then we got Hulkbuster Wrangler. 25 points, Soldier, Hulkbuster, 5 range, Incapacitate, first click of Toughness. Second click, still Incapacitate, no Toughness. Third click, Ranged Combat Expert. 4 click, none. Well, he has a 4 click, but no powers. Cheap Soldier with Shield Team Ability. I like him. I like him. But I like so much his boss. General Thunderbolt Ross is 25 points too. Soldier and Hulkbuster, same keyword. Starts off with Toughness, only 3 clicks dip. It's very few clicks, but he starts off with Toughness, then he has Leadership, Willpower and Willpower. So you can push him a fair share in his second part, and on his first part he still needs 4 clicks of damage to be one-shotted, and is only 25 clicks, which is good. Damage power, he has a damage white power, special power on all of his clicks, and that power is Respect the Uniform, son. It says General Thunderbolt Ross can use Leadership. When General Thunderbolt Ross makes a successful leadership roll, he may remove an action token from an adjacent friendly character with the Soldier keyword and a point value of 65 points or less in addition to the normal effects. You know who I think about when this power comes into play? Captain America. The one with the shield trajectory, the one from Hammer of Thor, Smoky Fit Cap. He can use Leadership, it's 25 points, and he can remove tokens from Captain America. Captain America can remove tokens from him with his own Leadership. They could potentially act every turn, if you're very, very lucky, indeed. But with the Soldier keyword, which is getting stronger and stronger with this guy, the other General Thunderbolt Ross, the one from the Gravity Feed, which is insane, and all the small pieces from Gears of War, Halo, and with all the recent addition with Captain America and Superman, the Soldier keyword is getting very, very strong. Pay attention to him, he will be in many tournaments team. Save the best for last. I love this girl. This is She-Hulk, 75 points, 3 wonderful keywords: Avengers, Fantastic Four, I forgot about it, and Shield, and well, she's great. She's very, very great for her points. She starts off with Lip Climb, 3 bricks in this Fast Forces, all 3 starting off with Lip Climb. I would have preferred a little bit of variety, at least one of them starting off with Charge. I know it's pretty standard: Charge, Super Strength, Invulnerability, or Impervious, but I would have preferred different tactics shown on this Fast Forces. However, she's great. She leaps into battle, 10 movement, 10 attack, 17 defense with a white power, and 3 damage on her first click, Super Strength, Lip Climb, and the white power is Impromptu Shield. She-Hulk can use Invulnerability. If She-Hulk is holding an object, she can use energy shield deflection, which means she is shielding with the object she is using because she is smart, she's a lawyer, and she can defend herself. Then how badass will be if she picks up Captain America shield standard light object. Great. However, that's her first special power. She has it on her first and second click. On her second click she drops 1 point in defense and gains charge instead of lip climb. Then on her third click attack drops and she gains standard invulnerability and also damage drops, unluckily. On a fourth click, still invulnerable, lots of damage reducer for 75 points, and she gains her second white power, what's called Clothesline, and she turns out into, she unleashes her inner diva and starts off some wrestling on the battlefield, and she can use charge. When she does and moves along a straight, horizontal or vertical path of at least 2 squares, opposing characters she hits are also given an action token, which means if during your charge movement you move at least in any moment of your charge 2 squares in a straight horizontal or vertical path, she gets stunning blow, essentially, with an addition, because this power overlaps with Quake, so she can potentially stunning blow all the adjacent characters. 2 damage, 1 token, and knockback because it's Quake. So it's awesome crowd control for a piece like this. Is short, not even that short dial, because she's like 6 click. It's good. And she starts off like a giant killer, you know, super strength, high damage, charge, single target, high damage to a single target, then switches to crowd control. So Quake, lots of action tokens and knockback. Love that, and mobility, because she has lip climb, 2 charge, 2 clothesline, and 1 last lip climb, so she can climb back to a medic. Wonderful. And she has 15 defense on her last click, so it's pretty easy to cure. That's all for the figures. I still have to show you the map, 2-sided map, very interesting. I'll post a full photo. Scar Planet, which is also a good proxy for the deserts of in which the Hulk likes to hide, and in which all that nasty bad soldiers like to chase him with tanks and stuff. And as you can see, has a small portion of elevated in the center, elevated in the corners, and those are also the setting areas. And it's a pretty range-friendly map, since, well, there's a couple of blocking terrains scattered around, but not much in the ring, and it's pretty easy to trace long ranges on this map. On the other side we have a military base, it's called Gamma Base, outdoor-indoor map, and this map also is very similar to Madripoor in this position, as some more elevated, and instead of all the blocking terrain Madripoor had, it has indoor zones. So I'll post detailed pic of it later. Inside of this you also have a couple of very hulkish dice. They're green with yellow dots, and I see very powerful rage roars rising from me when I see the snake eyes appearing on those gamma powered dice. Then again, what I'm forgetting, redemption code for Heroclix Online. You can download some exclusive content if you have a paid Heroclix Online account. Some exclusive content linked to this expansion. Hope it's not an Infinity Challenge Hulk. Well, at least he has the Defender's Team ability. However, I don't know how this works. I played a few Heroclix Online. I still ain't a paid account. Maybe I'll try it out. This is a good way to get people curious about Heroclix Online if they are not in the game already. So, good idea with Skits and NECA. Pretty good product. The sculpts are good. Hulk looks a little bit tinier than what I expected. However, it's pretty nice. General Ross is good. His face detail is not bad. Jen is great. I think they got a little bit over muscular on her tights, but you know, it's She-Hulk, so it has muscles. She has muscles. Abomination is very good. I love him. Here you can see they reused most part of a sculpt, but they switched the arm, they switched the head, so it's not that bad. They look pretty much like different figures. And the leader's fairly good. Yeah, just this big goofy gun he looks short, but he's short, so not a problem in scale. Maybe if you look him compared to the Hulk, you can see the Hulk is a bit tiny. However, as you can see, I have also found some Lord of the Rings Fast Forward Gravity Feed in the same store. Nothing new. All of the characters I picked were already spoiled. I got Faramir, Pippin, Sam, Eowyn, and Aragorn. I'm pretty happy I've got him. It's all... I can tell a little bit about the package. Oreo basis. The package is a bit bigger than Green Lantern, Captain America Gravity Feed. It's something like Street Fighter, so you can fit bigger sculpts probably. I think Sauron sculpt is huge and fits barely in here. However, the cards are bent, but not that bad, and rarely they have text on them. They're just bent, and you can put them under a pile of other cards and they will flatten easy. And they were wrapped in 6-packs, wrapped in plastic in 6-packs, and so it's probably highly unlikely to find dupes in that 6-pack. I didn't find any. I bought an entire 6-pack. Anything else to say? Thank you for watching me. I'm planning on start a Heroclix channel on YouTube. This is my first video, hopefully not my last. And I will keep you informed on what I found. If my store catches something before anyone else, I will surely share with you again. If not, I will like to discuss with you and review with you all the new pieces that come out, and I get the opportunity to play and just watch spoiled. But thank you guys, and see ya.